Yes, people. Welcome to another episode of FergieTime right here on the finished article. I'm your host, Shaz, and we've got my co host joining me shortly. But as the title says, we're talking about Manchester United flopping to Everton in the Premier League game from yesterday at Old Trafford. I'll get my boy Shaz on. Yes, bro, how are we?
Good, Alhamdulillah. How's things, man?
All good, bro, all good. Good day, good weekend.
Busy weekend,
Talk
bro.
to me, bro.
Just busy weekend, but yeah,
Yeah, cool,
good to be
cool.
back home. Got a busy few days, as you're
Yeah,
probably aware.
I'm already
But
aware,
yeah,
bro. I'm already aware. Right, so as you know, bro, we're talking about United versus Everton, right? So all I'm gonna do, bro, is I'm gonna give you my thoughts, and then I'm logging off, bro.
should I get the popcorn now or after?
No,
Should I get
I'm
the popcorn?
joking, man. I'm joking.
Nah, I'm only
I'm
messing. Yeah,
joking. So my thoughts are: United played shit. Solskjaer's team selection was awful, and it's all way out. So I'm dipping now, bro. See you in a bit.
so yeah. Basically, um, Shaz's views are pretty much how every United fan feels right now. When you have Ronaldo, Sancho, Pogba, Varane, Van der Beek, why would you start with McFred of all people? I think this just
I
smacks
was just
beneath.
joking, bro. I'm still here.
No, I knew you weren't going anywhere, but yeah, I just thought. But basically, team selection was embarrassing. When Chaz sent me the lineup because I was busy doing something yesterday,
Yeah.
I was like, allow this. I know what's gonna happen. And the only bright spot was Martial got a goal, which was probably more surprising for me because
Because
I
you hate
thought
the guy, innit? Just
I hate
admit
the
it, bro.
guy.
You hate the guy. Fully
Yeah, I
hate the
just
guy.
I don't have any love for Martial, and one goal ain't gonna change that. But good to see him actually bag a goal for a change. Fernandez providing the pass, so good to see him back in action again. Uh, why Ronaldo was on the bench when you sign him to win games, I have no idea, and I really want to know what Ollie's thought process was behind the thought selection. Sorry, squad
Yeah,
selection.
bro. Um, like you said, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Sancho, and you're starting with Fred and McTominay, right? Now, I don't mind McTominay. I think he had a good game against Villarreal when we watched him. Fred is a liability. Fred needs to go. Um, Fred's useless. He's a fake Brazilian, as some people call him. I just think he's fully just useless, bro. He's just like, I think near enough every game this season he's played, he's given the ball away and the opposition has scored. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
but
just,
it comes down to one other thing. So we talked about this in a number of podcasts. Hell, we even watched it at the game the other day at the Villarreal game. The
yeah.
fact that it was funny because Shaz said it. For Shaz thought that McFred was sorry, not McFred. Fred was gonna heading off
Oh, yeah.
the squad, taking a hike. Actually, turns out he went to the restroom. We'll leave it at
Yeah, he
that.
probably went to the restroom or to get his shooting boots that he probably forgot for his whole career.
Well, I wish he'd left him at home because he clearly isn't good enough to even be on the
Yeah.
pitch, but that's a different story.
I mean,
Uh,
so correct me if I'm wrong. The team was we had De Gea, we had Dalot,
yeah.
Lindelof, Varane, Luke Shaw, Fred, McTominay, Fernandez, Martial, Cavani, and Greenwood. Yeah,
Yeah.
on paper that is a sick team, bro. Take out Fred and maybe McTominay. That's a sick team. All you need to do is put maybe a Matic type player in or Van der Beek.
Yeah, but
Get Ronaldo on.
you just said that there, bro. If you want to put players on, why not play Matic and Van der Beek? Why are we still going back to Fred? McTominay is better higher up, and when you have Varane in the team, why do you need to defend or provide extra?
I'll tell you why we need extra cover because United are shit, bro. It clearly showed, right? From a United corner, we got hit on a counter and Everton scored, bro. That's how
Yeah.
shit United are. And that's not because the defense is shit. It's just that Varane and Maguire were forward for the corner, and that left us exposed at the back. They need to stop. Fair enough, right? I get why you have Varane and Maguire forward because they're good at headers. You know, they can get the ball in the back of the net from there. But if you're doing that, you need to have capable players that can hold the defense until they get back. And Fred isn't the answer to that. Fred's useless, man.
Fred is like having 10 men on the pitch because one man sent off.
I've said that plenty of times, bro. You might as well, if Fred's on, just give him a red card and tell him to do one home, innit? Better off playing without him because his liability is just going to give the ball away.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
He's just a freaking liability, bro. A very big liability. Now, the United lineup, by Fred, it was a decent lineup. Even with Ronaldo and Sancho and Pogba not playing, it was still a decent lineup. And that team should have been more than capable of beating Everton. The problem is, Solskjaer, he doesn't have any tactics. He doesn't have a plan for any games. We went into this game, we had 11 men on the pitch, and it was like we had no manager until he brought Ronaldo and Sancho on. Yeah. It's like I mentioned this when we watched the Villarreal game from Old Trafford, bro, right? That Unai Emery was at the touchline near enough the full game. First half, second half, he was literally at the touchline the whole time, right? And that's because he's shouting instructions to his players because the game is a fast-paced game and you might need to make tactical changes and shout them out to your players as you're going along. You need to encourage them. You need to tell them what to change, where to go, what to do. And Solskjaer was just not there. Even in this Everton game, he wasn't there. He's not being vocal enough with his players. Like, at the end of the game, no, sorry, not the end of the game. When Everton scored their first goal, Ronaldo was pissed off.
Yeah.
He actually grilled his defense like, what are you guys playing at? You've just let Everton in back in the game. And if it wasn't for an offside decision, that would have been a 2-1 loss right there. Because Everton scored a second, but the guy was offside. I can't remember who it was, but he was offside.
Yerry Mina.
Yeah. To be fair, bro, I don't care who it was. It's Everton, innit? We shouldn't be losing to Everton, or we shouldn't be that lucky that we got away with a draw against Everton. We should be clearly winning that game. We should be clearly dominating teams like Everton if we're this, the title contenders like people now say we are just because Ronaldo's come. We're not title contenders. We're not title contenders just because Ronaldo's in the team, bro. That's fair enough, right? We've got Ronaldo. He's a winner. He's got a winning mentality, right? But one player isn't going to win us the league. Like, it needs a whole squad to do that. Ronaldo's 36 years old. He can't carry the team in every game. He carried us against Villarreal with his heroic goal at the end. But we can't expect him to be doing that every game. We can't rely on Ronaldo to score goals every game for us to win.
Yeah.
We have to be able to rely on the defense to keep clean sheets. We need to rely on our other attackers to score goals.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, bro. And I think it just because we keep repeating the same thing and again until Ollie wakes up and realizes that he's just not.
Yeah.
He's just not
do you know
getting
what
it
I'm
right.
going to do next time we do a FergieTime post-match analysis, bro? I'm just going to get the last video that we did on post-match analysis, edit the names of the teams out, and just put the new teams in, and just put the video, because we're just going to be saying the same thing, aren't we? Every week.
Yeah, no,
I'm sick of saying the same shit every week about Man United being shit. Solskjaer's shit. Solskjaer has no tactics. Van der Beek needs to play. We literally say that every FergieTime video, bro. Every FergieTime video, the past few weeks, we've said it. We said it after the Villarreal game when we did the show on Thursday. We said it again after the Aston Villa game. We said it again after the Southampton draw. How many more times do people need to hear it from us, bro?
They'll keep hearing it until Ollie gives us a reason not to talk about it. That's the reality, bro.
The thing is, though, I don't know, man. Ollie's just like, I love the guy to bits, yeah. He's a great, he's a legend at the club, yeah. and I love him to bits, yeah, but my opinion of him as a manager isn't as good of opinion as a player, because as a
Let,
manager he's shit, bro. He has no
let,
mind
let,
management. He has no tactical skills. He's just shit.
let me jump in. So turn that frown upside down, bro. I'm here to
Nah,
punch
bro.
you
Nah, I can't, bro. United are playing shit. How do you expect me to be okay with that, bro?
because you got to understand that until Man United wake up and realize that they have a shit manager, this is life. So you're gonna have
The
to,
thing is, though, bro, that game against Villarreal, I'd rather it was either lost or drawn that to prove that Solskjaer shit. But Ronaldo saved his job.
because you know what, somebody said this as well.
I'd rather
Ronaldo's a
if the Everton second goal counted and we lost, just for Solskjaer to realise his tactics are shit and his lineup was shit. His lineup
exactly
wasn't shit, but his tactics and his man
no,
management
his
at
lineup
the
was shit.
game was shit.
His lineup was shit because if you send a message to your opposition to say United's best player Ronaldo, Sancho, Pogba,
Pogba, they're all on the bench.
the guys that can do damage to anybody in the world are on the bench. You're saying to Everton, we don't take you seriously enough.
Yeah,
That's what they did.
that's what that sent. That's the message that Everton got.
I
He's
agree
put
with I agree
Ronaldo, Sancho, and
I,
Pogba on the
I
bench,
agree I agree with what you
and
said.
it's like
That's
Everton are thinking, "Oh, this guy's taking the piss. He
I,
doesn't take us seriously."
I agree with what you said. That's what I mean. So you were right at the start of the video. You said Man United should be good enough to beat anybody, but reality is the squad depth means that
No, the
unfortunately,
thing is though, bro, right? United are good enough to beat anybody. That squad under any other manager would be wiping the floor with teams like Everton, Southampton, Wolves, and the teams that we've
yeah,
been, and
yeah.
Aston Villa and Villarreal. We would have wiped the floor with them under Fergie with this squad, bro. If Fergie was manager with this squad, we'd be doing bits, bro. We'd be winning trophies every year with this squad with Fergie.
No, I
That,
agree,
that
bro.
that's the difference. Do you know what? Right, I saw it online. Yeah, Khabib, the UFC
Yeah,
fighter, was at Old Trafford
yeah, I
watching the
saw it.
game, right? And I would have loved to see him just knock Solskjaer out at the end and said, "Do one, mate. You come back here, I'm coming after you." But
I
it's just one of them, man. It's just really frustrating as a Man United fan to watch them play, and especially play the way that they do, because we know that this squad is more than capable of wins, bro,
well,
and doing better than they are.
the funny thing, Shaz, is the reason why I'm reacting the way I am is because
Because
I
you're
I
not a
have
United fan, bro. You're a Sky Blue. Get off
so
the channel. Get off this show, mate. Get back on that Sky Blue show, mate. Go on.
let me explain to you, bro. Let me explain how this works. So because I don't have expectation, when you perform like that, you don't get disappointed because you know the reality is as bad
But the thing
as
is, bro, every United fan has an expectation for the team to be
no.
doing well.
You're right. I agree with that.
Regardless of who you support, you expect your team to do well in games where you know they're going to win, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
So
But
before this game,
when you
bro, answer me one question, bro. Before this game, right? Your honest thoughts, bro. Were they, oh, we're playing Everton, we're probably going to lose, or was it, okay, we're playing Everton, this is an easy 3 points?
was this before the lineup was announced or after the lineup was announced?
Either, bro.
When I saw the lineup, I didn't give them an ounce of chance. I knew we
Okay,
were gonna.
before the lineup, then. Before the lineup, what was your expectations?
And my
A win, yeah?
expectation is it would be a difficult game, but we'd grind out the win. I said grind. We
Yeah.
wouldn't win it easy.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Grind.
So that's your expectation then was realistically a win.
Yeah.
And it's the same for every United fan. It doesn't even as you as a Coventry City fan as well, bro. When you see Coventry go up against teams that I don't know who's in their league, let's say Blackburn Rovers, yeah. You see Coventry play Blackburn Rovers, you're right, we're gonna beat Blackburn Rovers, this shit in it. So we're gonna beat
Look,
them.
Coventry played Fulham yesterday. I expected Fulham to smash us. That's how bad it
And
was.
Fulham got beat, didn't they?
Fulham got beat.
Even
That's
I
how
know that, bro. Even I know that result.
you know. Even Shaz was on the bandwagon. But yeah, anyway,
Do you know what? I might sack my United membership off for a Coventry City one, bro. I'll join you on that
Oh
Sky
yeah,
Blue podcast from now on instead of this FergieTime one,
you
bro.
heard it, boys. You heard it.
Flipping heck,
Oh,
I'll be less frustrated watching Sky Blues than freaking United, bro, because I have no expectations. Because I don't even know Coventry at all. I'd have no
exactly.
expectations. I'd be like, yeah, this is buzzing.
He didn't
Do
drive football.
you know
He
what? I
didn't drive.
might just go get a freaking season ticket for Blackburn Rovers, bro, and watch them play. I've no low expectations for Rovers, innit?
Why do you think that I said that it's also good to support your local team? Because
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
had, so the reason I bring that analogy in is you
yeah.
got
But
your local
Coventry
team,
City aren't your local team, innit, bro? You don't live down Coventry no more.
but I grew up there.
Yeah, they're
And
not your
you,
local team, though, bro.
I've seen
Let's be
Accrington
honest.
Stanley. I've seen Accrington Stanley play at their stadium 4 times.
I've seen Accrington Stanley play. Been a
You know the
couple of
funny thing
times,
about
man.
I find about Accrington Stanley, they're quite funny. So if you're in the home end, you've got a roof covering, but if you're in the away end, you got nothing covering you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the
That's
stadium needs an upgrade,
that,
mate. The
that,
stadium.
that is why all away fans at Old Trafford should have no roof over them. Oh man, you're jokes.
Madness,
But
bro.
anyway, yes.
Madness.
Going back to the point you said, Chas,
Yeah, go
I'm in
for it, man. Go
complete
for it.
agreement with you. I can understand your frustration, and it is a valid frustration. The problem I've got right now is it's a brain fart, as the banner I put up a little while ago said.
This
He
one.
basically he basically woke up and said, "McFred, you're start. If McFred is the first name that you put on, then there's something seriously wrong with you,
Right.
son."
So look at the United players, right? Look who he's got in his 25-man, Premier League, Champions League squad, right? Now, in my mind, right, the first names on that sheet, right, for me personally, De Gea, Fernandez, Pogba, Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Those are my first four players on that sheet, bro, right? If I was United manager, that's the first four names on any team sheet for United. Premier League, Champions League, that's my first four, bro. And around that, obviously, you've got your defense, which obviously we know it's going to be Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Varane, and Wan-Bissaka, yeah.
yeah, no, that's true.
And then you've got Fernandez in the middle, so you put Pogba and maybe Van der Beek with him.
Yeah,
Ronaldo's up front on the left or right. You put maybe Cavani and Greenwood with him. I know, sorry, you've got Pogba as well. Sorry, so you put Van der Beek with Pogba and Fernandez. And that's a sick team. But Solskjaer wakes up in the morning on match day, gets his little notepad out and his little pencil or pen, and the first two names he writes on his sheet, the first name he writes on his sheet is Fred. And then he thought, all right, Fred's playing. Is McTominay able to play? Okay, I'll put McTominay next to him. Boom, there's McTominay. It's like, what are you even doing, man? Why do you need to pick Fred and McTominay when you've got Matic, Van der Beek, Ronaldo, Sancho, and Pogba on the bench?
yeah, no, that's true.
Like Van der Beek could be starting with maybe McTominay. Like McTominay can do more of the defending, and Van der Beek can go forward a bit more.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
I
Big
just
believer.
I just give up with Solskjaer. I don't understand his tactics and his lineups, bro. It's just mad.
No one
Those
does.
lineups are absolutely insane.
I wish Ollie knew that. I really did. I really do
It,
wish he
it
did.
just feels like to me, right, that he's come back to United and just to sabotage us, bro. It's like he's got a vendetta against us. I know he doesn't because he's a United. Obviously, he's a United legend and he holds United in a high regard. But if he held United in that high of a regard, he'd be doing a better job as manager, or he'd step down himself and say, "Okay, guys, I'm not doing well here as United manager. United deserve better. I'm holding my hands up. I need to leave so the club can move forward without me." That's what Solskjaer needs to do. He needs to grow up a set of balls and realize that he's not doing the right job and he needs to leave because he's not the right man for it. But
Mhm.
that's never going to happen, bro. Because if he leaves on his own will and asks for his contract to be mutually terminated, he's not going to get a payout. But if he's sacked, he's going to get a payout. Do you understand?
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
And in either way, United aren't going to pay out 20 million to get rid of Solskjaer and then another 15, 20 million to buy out another manager from another club that they want and bring him in. That's 40 million just on managers, bro. And they could use that to invest in other players,
Very true.
right? Bro, I don't even understand, man. United are just so shit, man. Solskjaer just really frustrates me. Just pisses me off now, bro.
He does. He makes the game a lot more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, he picks the wrong players. He puts the wrong people on that pitch.
Jeez, bro.
It's like Fred is stealing a wage at United. He's stealing a living, man.
I thought it was Phil Jones that was doing that, but you might be right about that, bro.
Bro, Phil Jones, right? Phil Jones is Phil Jones. He is stealing a living, right? But he doesn't play. He doesn't play like he's the last game I think he was on the bench for the West Ham game in the cup that we lost,
Yeah, he was.
right? And he's never made another squad since, right? Which is fine. I'm not bothered about Phil Jones because he's not taking Harry Maguire or Varane's place in the starting lineup, is he?
No,
So
true.
he's not the issue. The issue is Fred shouldn't be in the starting 11. Maybe you can have him on the bench and bring him on as left back like you do against Villarreal, which I still don't understand. But
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, man.
or
You
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 don't put
you
him in. You
you
just need to get rid of the guy,
you had to tell me that he's playing left back, and I was like, what?
bro. When I saw him at Villarreal, right, I saw him first run up the touchline and he went into the back. I'm like, yes, man's been sent home. He's not coming on. Then eventually he came back. He came on the pitch. And I thought, hold on, they've taken Tellez off. Who's playing left back? And lo and behold, it's freaking Fred. It's like, how do you have such a bad player at left back?
You don't.
Tell
It
me,
doesn't
bro.
happen.
Tell me, bro. Like, there was
It's
literally 5 or 10 minutes left, so why not just leave Fred on?
Tellez on. Yeah, Tellez. Yeah.
Should have just left Tellez on. It was 10 minutes, bro. I'm sure Tellez could have, you know, stayed on for another 10 minutes. I'm sure he was healthy enough to stay on and fit enough to stay on for another 10 minutes.
You know what
And that was
managers?
just a really bad decision because you're changing the momentum from the defense by putting Fred into it. And Fred's such a liability that Villarreal could have got past him and scored because that's the type of liability he is.
You know when managers make substitutions, they should be forced to explain their rationale live on the speaker.
Yeah,
So
I would love to hear Solskjaer's
yeah,
explanation as to why he took Tellez off and put Fred on, bro. I'd love
no,
to hear it.
I think that would be great because
But we've
it's
got a comment from your boy Darren. Darren says Man United should play like Coventry, attacking football in our dreams. We've got Solskjaer as manager.
yeah.
I think this is his attempt at playing attacking football.
Oh,
It's just shocking.
yeah, Darren's
I
actually
don't know
right.
what type of football he's trying to play. He's not playing good football. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, it's embarrassing football.
It's
That's much.
embarrassing.
You know the
Literally,
funny
week
thing
in,
is,
week out, we're embarrassed.
you know
We
the funny
won,
thing is,
bro. We won against Villarreal, but that was an embarrassing display.
you know the funny thing is,
Go on.
Coventry's current manager is ex-Man United player. That's how
Who
funny
is
it
it?
is.
What's his
Mark
name?
Robbins. So Mark Robbins used to play for Man United back in the day.
Okay, cool.
And this is how bad it is. You've got an ex-Man United player that's that's getting Coventry to play attacking football. Yet a United legend is struggling to do the same, and that's because he's
Bro,
not
can I ask
managing
you a
the
quick
team.
question? As a
Yeah.
Coventry City fan, can we swap managers with you? You take Solskjaer, we'll take yours. I'll take any manager over Solskjaer. Let's just do a swap, bro. Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious! I can't believe you
Maybe he'll do better in the Championship because it's not as a good league as the Premier League.
he's not cut out to be manager. That's what it is.
No, he's not a bad manager, right? Because he's okay, but he's just not good enough to be Man United manager. Darren says Man United can stay away from Mark Robbins.
Yeah,
bro, he's probably not even on their radar because I mean, he
not the
seems
radar,
like a
right?
decent manager. He looks like he's doing well with Coventry City from the results that I've seen. So hopefully he stays with Coventry and maybe you boys are in the Premier League and Shaz, and you boys will have a FergieTime versus Sky Blues podcast when we play.
Oh, that would be epic.
It'll be just me against you lot. I'll just be laughing because United will just get beat off Coventry City that week.
Oh wow. This. Oh man, this is getting really bad now.
Darren says, not a chance, thanks. Ole was awful at Cardiff. He was awful at Cardiff.
Yeah.
He got him relegated and then got sacked and went back to Mould.
Is
that what he wants to do at United? Get us relegated, get sacked and go over to Mould? Is that what he's trying to do?
He was only supposed to come in as a temporary stop. I don't know what happened to the management that decided we beat PSG, so he needed to come in.
So what it was is during his temporary temporary reign as manager,
yeah.
he did really well. Like as a temporary manager, he had the balls to make the good changes, and he made one of the worst decisions I will say that he made was by selling Lukaku.
Yeah, that
I'll
was
always say it, bro. That was his worst decision because I've
yeah.
always rated Lukaku and he's a brilliant player. But yeah, bro, he was flying. I was all in at that point, bro. And like that little video of Rio Ferdinand says, give him the check, give him a blank check, and just tell him to write as many numbers as he wants on there. Pay him and keep him as manager. I was all for it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was all for it when he was doing well, but now he's just been so crap the past what 1.5, 2 years, maybe more. He's just been really bad.
Yeah, it's
But he's consistently keeping us in the top four, which apparently is okay for some fans. But that might be okay for Arsenal fans back in the days. But we're not Arsenal fans. That's mediocrity,
yeah.
bro. We don't stand for that shit.
Here we
We
go.
want the Champions League. We want the Premier League. That's what we should be winning. Whether we okay, not saying winning it, but top two we should be finishing. Champions League, we should be getting to the final. We shouldn't be getting knocked out in the group stages and going on in the Europa League and getting beat by Villarreal in the final on penalties. Shouldn't be happening, man. This is Man United, man. He's making a mockery of the club.
Yeah, I'd sacked a lot, mate. I'd
But
sacked a lot.
I've had enough of my rant on Solskjaer and United being shit. I'm going to go on to a positive. Martial returned with a goal. Now,
Yeah, great
I've
goal.
always rated Martial, bro. And you know this, Chaz. I've always been telling you that give him a chance, give him a chance. It's just these past few weeks where I've seen him play, I'm like, nah, get rid of him. But he proved people wrong that he's still a good player when he wants to be, and that's the problem when he wants to be. That goal that he scored against Everton yesterday was a cracker.
Yeah.
And I think that's his first goal in what? Maybe like since the mid last season or something?
Yeah.
Was that his first goal since he scored that goal against City, bro?
Yes.
It possibly could be, and that was over a year ago, bro. That was last year in March before the lockdown and football had no fans.
Wow. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, so Darren says it perfectly. Man United need a manager with a backbone. Yeah, Solskjaer needs to grow a pair of balls, man. That's what I'm gonna say.
No,
But yeah,
that's
back to Martial, bro. Let me hear your thoughts on Martial and his performance and his goal in that game, bro, against Everton.
So firstly, his goal was actually a cracker of a great goal. Especially the way Fernandes laid it off to him, and
it was a great finish to a great move from United.
And I was glad for him personally to see him get back on the goal tally because he's had a lot of criticism. So good to see him back on there.
A lot of criticism, bro. You've been ripping the guy.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So I'm glad that he's proved me wrong yesterday and got the goal. I'm happy to be proven wrong there. And I'd like to see him push on and keep performing because, like I said, until he's our player or until he's Man United's player, then we need goals.
You need to back him in it. He's one of our players. You need to back him. Unless
and,
he's really shit like Fred, then you need to bin him, bro.
I can't back Fred.
Bin him.
But
That's all I'm saying.
Press
the delete button next to Fred's name. Delete.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy style. Delete. In it, bro.
Exactly. But no, he had a good game. I also thought Cavani could have had a goal as well.
Yeah, he could have,
I mean, you know what? You're right. The side was good enough. Ollie made a bold or weird decision to change it up. Now, I think we've got to be honest that Ollie, whilst he's a legend at Man United in terms of playing style, I keep saying this and I've said it before, great players don't often become great managers because it's a different
That's very true. That's very true.
You got Arteta struggling, you got Patrick Vieira who's letting in, you got Thierry who got sacked by Montreal.
Gary Neville, Valencia. That's the worst example. That's the best example because he was a great player at United, but management wise, he was awful.
I mean, Ryan Giggs right now is struggling because he's got court cases. I mean,
Ryan Giggs is no longer manager of Wales, is he?
I think he's been removed.
He's been released or removed from that position pending court cases.
But yeah, pending court cases.
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, the
Because
list
I
goes on.
actually thought Ryan Giggs was a decent manager at Wales.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think he did bad. And even when he covered at United after, was it after Mourinho or Moyes left?
Yeah,
Or Van Gaal? I can't
when it
remember who he
was.
covered for. Was it after
I
Moyes
think it
left?
was. Yeah, I think it was after Moyes left. He covered for
I didn't
four
think he
games.
did too bad because he was player
Yeah,
manager at the time, and I think he did pretty well.
yeah. Or for example, a good example is Lampard. So Lampard
Yeah,
was Chelsea are ruthless. They just got rid of him. Said results aren't good. They all they did was bring in a manager, and well, the rest is history. We'll leave it
yeah.
at that. They
So,
proved that great managers.
yeah. So another talking point of this game was obviously the incident where Everton scored the second goal and it was offside, bro. Like I
Yeah,
said, I'd rather this goal stood and we lost 2-1. That's where I'm at right now. United
yeah.
should have
So
lost just to show Solskjaer that you can't pick shit teams. You can't keep picking a lineup that's not good enough with players like Fred.
well, one of my mates messaged me and he said the same thing. He was like, "Shaz, I'd rather see United lose just so that Ollie uh,
Yeah,
gets
I
taken off
think,
the
yeah, you
ass."
mentioned that whilst when we were watching Villarreal. Was
Yeah,
it for that? Yeah, you said that he mentioned it, something that to you at that time, and I'm all for that. If United lose and it proves a point to Solskjaer and he changes his management style and his lineup, I'm all for it, bro.
that's
I'm
correct.
all for it, bro. Now we've got a question from Darren, and it links in to this next one, bro. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up the next banner, and I'll bring up the question from Darren in just a bit. How long before Ole gets his P45, Shaz?
I said he's gone if he doesn't make out the Champions League group. I stand by that. He's
Yeah.
gone.
So roughly around Christmas, you're saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying roughly. I'm saying the same, yeah, but it's not going to happen, bro. This is Man United, man. They've got no backbone. But I'm going with the same. Like if we can't get through this group that we're in, we've got Atalanta, Young Boys, and Villarreal. Right? Realistically, United should be topping that group. We should
Easily.
never have lost to Young Boys. We barely scraped a win against Villarreal because of Ronaldo. I'm not looking forward to the game against Atalanta because we're probably going to get beat. And then we're just going to go through the same motions again. We're going to play Young Boys and we'll probably smash them because we'll have 11 men without Wan-Bissaka getting red carded. Villarreal will come back with revenge and probably beat us, or maybe we'll scrape a draw. And then Atalanta, the second game, maybe we beat them. But
But
it's
it's a
just
lot.
mad, bro.
It's a lot of ifs and maybes. That's the problem.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Now that leads into the question that Darren's put here, Shaz. When Solskjaer does go eventually, who do you guys want as manager? Now I can't answer this question because I don't really know which managers are out there that I'd want at United right now. But I'll let Shaz
So
answer it, and maybe I'll think of a couple.
if you had to have your pick on any, it was a question that Shaz asked on Facebook earlier today.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
So, in an ideal situation, in a dream fantasy world, then Man United's perfect manager would be Pep Guardiola, uh,
Mhm,
because he
mhm.
gets the best. He'll get the best out of the squad. In fact, he will make Fred look better than he actually is because
Bro,
he knows
if he was manager, Fred wouldn't be in the squad. Fred
exactly.
would
Yeah,
have been sold
Fred
in the
would have been
summer.
gone. But yeah,
That's the difference. Pep Guardiola has the backbone to get rid of players that aren't performing or dropping them.
I don't think Conte is good enough because, as Shaz has said,
Conte plays too much like
Man
Mourinho.
United have already had defensive managers like Mourinho,
Yeah, I don't want another manager like that. It's
and
boring to watch, and I'd rather United play good and not win as much than play so shit that it's so boring to watch and win. I'd
yeah,
rather it be entertaining to watch.
yeah. I did say Pochettino because I still rate
Poch
him.
looks like he may be getting sacked at PSG at the end of the season if he doesn't win anything, especially with the team he's got now. If he doesn't win the league and the Champions League, he's gone, bro.
Yeah.
Pep has 1 year left on his contract, doesn't he? At City.
Yes.
So maybe we could wait for Pep. But coming from Man City to United, would you really want that? I probably wouldn't. Probably wouldn't go down that route as a manager going from City to United. Um, Poch is a good shout though. Poch is a good manager. I think he did well. What was it? Southampton he started at in the Premier League.
Who?
Poch.
Yeah, Southampton. He started off at
Southampton, yeah.
Southampton.
He
Went
did
to
really well
Tottenham.
when he was at Southampton. He did okay at Tottenham. Like even Poch couldn't get Tottenham to win a trophy. That's how bad they are. Um, at PSG, he's not doing that well because I just believe there's too many egos in that squad that are trying to run that squad and be bigger than the manager. Like you've got Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi now, and I think that front three lineup is going to cost him his job, whether they win trophies or not. That's because they're big players, bro. They're the type of players that are bigger than the club.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if they're not happy with Poch and the results, then Poch is gone. They're not just going to get rid of Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi just to keep the manager like Poch. I'd like to see Poch at United. I think he'd do well at United, and I think he'd bring a good dynamic to United.
But you could say the same about United in the sense that they've got Ronaldo, they've got
Yeah,
Ronaldo,
that part of
Kobe.
the problem, bro. Solskjaer doesn't know how to manage the bigger egos.
Yeah.
Like you've got Ronaldo, Pogba, Fernandez as well. They're all quite big egos, and Cavani's quite big in there.
Mm.
And then you've
You
got
need
some younger
leadership, and
talent.
you know
You've
the
got the younger
leadership.
talent like Rashford coming into like not. I don't think he has a big ego, but he's a big player at United, and maybe he has a lot of leeway in the back. And Solskjaer doesn't know how to manage those type of players, bro. And that's his problem.
Mm-hmm. But I think Darren's got another
Yeah, I was just
comment.
going to bring that up. So he's
Yeah,
brought his comment up about Zidane or Conte. I'd love Zidane at United, right? Now, I'm going to say, I've mentioned this name to one of my mates, and all he keeps saying is he can't speak English, you can't speak English, you can't speak English. Mate, half the United squad probably can speak a second language. Ronaldo played with him at Real Madrid. So obviously they have they'll have obviously maybe I'm guessing here Zidane speaks Spanish because he was at Real Madrid as a
yeah,
player and as a manager.
yeah, French
So
and
he can
Spanish. Yeah,
speak to quite a few of the players there. You've got Fernandez, Dalot, Ronaldo. They can all speak Spanish or Portuguese, similar type of
dialect.
language. And it doesn't take that much for Zidane to learn English. Maybe he knows a bit of English, and he'll have his backroom staff with him, whoever that's going to be if he comes to United, and they'll be the ones that obviously help him out with managing the
Translation.
squad and
Yeah,
talking to him and translating. So it's not that big a deal that he can't speak English. I think if he was going to come to England as a manager, he would need to learn English because it'd make it a heck of a lot easier for him.
yeah.
Another comment from Darren: Graham Potter from Brighton would be good for you guys. Plays great football. I agree. Graham Potter's a great manager, but I don't know how long he's got left at Brighton on his contract. I think trying to get him out of his contract will cost United, like I said, about upwards 10 million, and then selling Solskjaer's 20, so that's 30 to 40 million that we're going to have to pay just to bring in a new manager. And I don't think that should happen. So what about Southgate?
No, Southgate's got a job. He's bringing it home for England in
No,
2022.
I'll be honest with you. I don't want Southgate at United.
Yeah, no.
And the reason for this is because some of his decisions in the Euros were very questionable.
Yeah.
So I can't remember which game it was. It might have been the final. He put Jack Grealish on, and then he took him off. Which game was it,
Oh
bro?
yes,
Was it the
yeah. I think yeah.
semi-final or the final? I can't
I
remember now. But
I
why
know.
the heck would you put him on for 20 minutes and then take him off?
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. You don't do that with a player.
No, that made no
And
sense.
and it's all this hype that the England fans had behind Jack Grealish that, oh, we need Jack Grealish in the team. Jack Grealish needs to play. Jack Grealish is amazing. That's what's put this price tag on him of 100 million. And he's an average player, but he's not that good. He's not better than Pogba. He's not better than Fernandez in that role.
No.
He's not better than the player that City have already got, like De Bruyne. He's not better than Gundogan. So why did they pay 100 million for him? I'm not even going to talk about Man City, man. I can't even do it, bro. Not on FergieTime, bro. And Darren mentioned something here. Varane and Pogba played with him at Juve and Real Madrid. Exactly. So there's a couple of other players there. I forgot about Varane. Yeah, he played under Zidane at Real Madrid.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And Pogba played. Did Pogba play with Zidane whilst he was at Real Madrid?
Pogba hasn't been to Madrid.
Pogba. No, that's what I mean. Oh, Juve. Sorry, Juve.
Yeah.
Zidane
Yeah.
wasn't manager at Juve.
Oh no, I don't
No,
think
when
he was.
Zidane left Juve, Pogba was at United.
Yeah, that was a long
I don't
time.
think they played. I don't think they've played together. Or they like Zidane's
Maybe
managed
in the
Pogba. I don't
national
think.
squad they had some interlinking when they were younger, but
Mm.
that's probably
Wait,
what I can
so
remember.
I know this manager that I'm about to mention isn't going to be possible because he's already come out and said he's not willing to come out of his contract with the team that he's at now. But what about Roberto Martinez, the Spanish manager, the Spanish national team manager? Because there's
Roberto,
talk of is it Roberto Martinez,
he's Belgian manager.
Belgium manager? That's the one, man. I knew he managed one of the national teams, but he's come out and said that because apparently Barcelona are looking at getting him over Coleman, or they were.
Yeah,
And he's come out and said that he's got a contract and he's going to abide by it.
no,
He's
not
off to
Martinez.
Barca. He's off to Barca. I don't think he is though, Darren, because he's come out and said that he doesn't want to, break his contract and his promise to the national team.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
You never know if the money's right. Maybe he does, bro. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Who knows? That's the guy I'm talking about. The Spanish manager is called Luis Enrique. I got the wrong name.
Luis Enrique, yeah, he's been lined up
He's a good
for
manager.
Barcelona.
He's been lined up for Barca, yeah.
Yeah,
But do you know what I mean? There's a lot of managers that I'd like to see at United, but it's not going to be possible. Like Tuchel's a great manager. I think he'd do
yeah.
great at United, but he's at Chelsea right now and he's absolutely smashing it at Chelsea. So I don't think he's going to leave Chelsea for United. I would have liked to see Nuno, who's gone to Tottenham from Wolves. I would have liked to see him at United instead of going to Tottenham because I think he
Nuno's
did a great
defensive
job
though.
at Wolves.
Nuno's defensive though.
At Wolves he wasn't, bro. Wolves were flying, bro. Wolves were playing attacking football. I think it's just
Okay, yeah.
Tottenham is shit and he needs to play defensive because they're so shit. So another manager, Simone from Atletico Madrid, Diego
Oh
Simone. I
yeah,
think
Diego
he's a
Simeone.
great manager as well.
Diego Simeone, yeah.
I
He'd
think he's
do
a
it,
great
I think.
manager.
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
an attacking manager, and I think he'd do well at United.
Yeah.
Maybe have David Beckham come in.
Chill.
He
Chill,
wouldn't
chill,
do it though
chill.
because he owns Inter Miami, doesn't he?
Yeah,
And I
he
think
does.
is it Phil Neville that's managing them over
Yeah,
there?
Phil Neville. Yeah, Phil Neville.
Yeah. It's just mad, bro, that United are just so shit and people are okay with it. It's like some people are like, yeah, I still back Ole, even after that 1-1 against Everton and that abysmal performance against Villarreal, even though we won,
Well,
and the
here's a
loss to
question
Aston
for you.
Villa.
Here's a question for you because I know we
Go for it.
talked about this last year before, not last year, so end of last season.
Yeah.
So everyone is currently Ollie out from
Yeah.
the reaction.
Yeah.
The question now you've got is:
Rightfully so.
Do you sack Ollie now, or in December, like we both predicted, or do you wait for Haaland to come and then you get rid of him? Because there's Haaland.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what's your stance on
Right.
that?
No, of course, I get where he's coming from. I will answer you. I'm just gonna bring this comment up from Darren though. Steve Bruce.
No, please no.
Please
Don't do
no.
that. No,
No,
no.
don't do that to us, bro. We've already
Don't.
got Solskjaer. Don't do us
It's
dirty like that, fam. Don't do
no.
us dirty like that.
It's good.
But to answer your question, Shaz, when do you sack Solskjaer? He should have gone this summer. He should have gone after the Euros.
He
Like
should have gone after Villarreal.
he should have, yeah, exactly. He should have gone after the UEFA champion, no, the Europa League
Europa
final.
League.
Sorry, I'm saying Champions League like I'm in a dream, like we were in the Champions League final and lost, bro. But yeah, that Europa League final, he should have been gone after that. He should have been gone after the Euros before we made any transfers.
Yeah.
We brought anybody in, but he didn't. This is Man United. They've got no backbone. Therefore, we'll just give him a new contract in the summer, like he deserved it. I don't know, man. Personally, I'd sack him. I would have sacked him in the summer. Now, obviously, he's still here. I'd like to see him gone by Christmas. Be a great Christmas present for United fans that Solskjaer's left. That's not going to happen. We're going to get. This is what's going to happen, bro. Right? We're going to get knocked out of the Champions League at group stage because why not? This is Solskjaer in it. We're going to go into the Europa League. We're going to get to probably the semi-final and final, and we're going to get beat again. And then we're going to go into next season, and people are going to be like, "Oh, we got to 2 finals and we lost them. Third time lucky, we're going to win this time." Yeah, no, we're not. Shut up. It's not going to happen. And then he's going to go into the last year of his contract, and guess what? The United board are just going to give him another contract because they're idiots. They don't understand what he's doing to the club. It's Solskjaer as well himself should realize that for the club, the best thing now is for him to leave.
Yeah.
But
Leave on his
even
own
he's not
accord.
going to do that.
Leave on his own accord and save whatever dignity's left.
Yeah, so this is a comment from Darren. He shouldn't have got the job full time. He shouldn't have. Because as temporary manager, he was brilliant. They should have just kept him on to the end of that season and just got someone else.
No, but they rushed it, didn't they? Because after the PSG result, everyone was like, well, you said end of the season, so why are you rushing it 13 games into that process? So they rushed it. They gave a 3-year contract out. Then they've extended it again. Again, it's just everyone was living in fantasy land. You beat PSG, okay, that was a rare result. Then you lose to Barcelona. Yeah. Okay, back down to reality.
Nah, I know exactly what you mean. It's just mad, innit? He shouldn't have got the job full time. Coventry will beat you in the FA Cup, then they will sack Ole. Wayne Rooney doing a good job at Derby. Are Coventry and United playing?
No, he's talking about if Coventry.
If we play, okay, yeah. Do you know what? I can't even say anything to that because I actually agree with it. That if we play Coventry, he's going to play a shit team. He's going to put Fred into that shit team, and we're going to get beat. It's just going to happen, bro. Fred is going to grace the pitch at Coventry, and United are going to lose, bro. That's what's going to happen. He's going to grace your stadium, and we're going to lose, bro. But on the other point, there, Wayne Rooney is doing a good job at Derby. He is, but I think Derby have gone into administration, haven't they?
Yeah, they have because of.
And apparently, Wayne Rooney only found out from watching the news. The club didn't even tell him, and that's really shit. That the manager had to find out on the news that the club that he's managing is going into administration. Does that mean Derby will lose loads of points or something?
Yeah, they have. They lost 12 points. They're currently, I think, on -2.
Are they in the championship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're bottom, second to bottom, I think.
No, they will be, man. If obviously they're on minus whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's pretty shit, that, man. I mean, they're on 2 points, and Peterborough and Barnsley are on 8. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe they can climb up and not get relegated because relegation will just do them they'll just do them dirty even more. But it is what it is, isn't it, bro? It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't even know what else to say about United, bro. I mean, I could go on a rant right now and talk about how shit United are. Oh, Shaz got upset there because he knows I was about to go on a rant and he just dipped. Nice one, Shaz. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say about the Everton game. There were positives. Obviously, Martial scored. De Gea was on form as always, with saves. Ronaldo got frustrated when he came on and Everton scored the first goal. Ronaldo was very vocal with the other, with the defense and the team. Ronaldo has that mentality to push the team. Maybe if he was on from the start, maybe we win that game. If Ronaldo plays more games from the start, we will win those games because he has a different mentality to any other player that I've seen. He's very focused on just winning. He doesn't like losing. He's just one of those players that does not like losing at all. He's just focused on scoring, winning, helping the team do better. And that we need more players like that, really, if you ask me. But whilst Shaz is gone, I think he will be back. He's just having some technical issues with his laptop. On the video, please leave a like on the videos you do like. Smash the like button, people. Leave some comments. Let us know what you thought of the video, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the replay. And also, please subscribe to the channel. I'd finished the article on Twitter and Facebook. The info is at the bottom. My personal Twitter is in the corner there, and Shaz's was on the screen when he was on. So yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us over on Twitch. We are going to be bringing new shows out. I know we've been saying it for a while, but we are going to start getting new shows out possibly this week or next week. We're looking at starting a new show. If you do ever want to come on any of the shows as a guest, drop us an email at that address there that's on the screen, articlefinished@gmail.com. And let us know what show you want to come on. Let us know a bit about you, where you're from, how old you are, stuff like that. What show you want to come on and what you want to discuss, and we'll sort something out. And also, sorry, your availability, and we'll sort something out. We'll arrange something for you to get on. But yeah, after this video, me and Shaz will be back with another video, and we'll be doing a live draw, or we'll be announcing, the winner of the Fantasy Premier League September 2021 winner from the league. So
sorry about that, guys.
you will be next time, bro. Don't just dip like that, fam. I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
As this podcast goes and as the topic goes, the United team crashed just like my laptop did. Must be jinx.
Your laptop crashed and burned just like United, yeah? Sick.
Yeah.
Are you sure you've not got
Ollie tax?
No, you've got the OS Ollie on there, haven't you? OS Ollie tax.
Something like that. Need to fix
Killing
that.
his computer off slowly like he is with United.
Nice.
Now, I was just saying there, bro, obviously, that we're going to be doing the live announcement of the winner for September.
Correct. Yeah.
And we'll reach out to the winner to get them a prize. I already know who the winner is, but I'm not announcing it on this video. I'm going to make you come back to the next video and watch it.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. That will be coming in the next 15, maybe 20 minutes after this video goes off. But yeah, me and Shaz we're gonna cut it off there, because if I go on a rant right now about United, this video is gonna be whatever time it is now plus an hour. And you don't want to sit here listening to me talk shit about Ole and United for an hour. It's just like, nah, can't do it, man. So thank you everyone for tuning in. But I've said my piece. I'm gonna let Shaz leave his final thoughts, and then we'll go for it, bro.
So I think Shaz has pretty much summed it up. Ollie needs to wake up, sort his shit out. Please stop playing McFred when you have better options at your disposal.
It's not even McFred though, bro. Just stop playing Fred. I don't mind him playing McTominay. Maybe play Matic or Van der Beek with him.
We'll change this. We'll change the heading. He can play McSauce.
McSaucy.
McSaucy, yeah. But Fred can be dropped from that equation.
Yes, please.
And please, a little bit more fight and determination. That would be greatly appreciated, because that's all everyone asks for. But it's pretty much a wrap.
Just one thing I want to say though is, like, if United actually played well and lost, I wouldn't really be that bothered. I'd be like, they gave it their all, they tried, but they lost in it. But watching them against Aston Villa, watching them against the West Ham game that we lost in the cup, watching them yesterday against Everton, it's like there's no urgency to get forward. There's no urgency to try and do better.
Remember that comment I made to you at the Villarreal game when I was saying, look, you get the ball and it should be quick, one touch pass, run.
Bro, sitting next to you at Old Trafford was hilarious, bro. You were like, get forward, this way, not this way, this way. It was hilarious, man. The arm movements, bro, they were hilarious, man. I'm not even joking, man. I'm like, bro, chill. Chill. You're gonna give yourself, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna get ill, bro, like this. Relax.
I was trying to do Ollie's job for him.
Exactly, bro. That's it. All the fans were trying to do his job for him.
But no, as Shaz said, thank you very much for those tuning in. We are
Yeah, no, I
gonna be
appreciate everyone
live
that's
very
tuned in.
shortly with a video on the September's winner. So stay
Yes.
tuned for that. But until next time, take it easy.